All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lapagis show. In this episode, we're going to be talking about, is this a must-win for the Lions and the Vikings? And you're probably wondering, who gives a shit if they win? Why would this be a must-win? The Lions are 3-4. The Vikings are 2-5. They clearly blow. Well, hear me out on this one. Hear me out. And I'm not just drinking gallons and gallons of purple Kool-Aid. Hear me out. Before we get into that, subscribe to the channel, like the videos. We're here every damn day talking Minnesota Vikings, anything and everything purple. So be sure to subscribe. So let's take just a little bit deeper look into this, a little bit deeper. And, feel free. Let me know down in the comments if you think I'm batshit crazy or if I'm reaching here. But let's start with the Vikings. Vikings 2-5. Why do I all of a sudden have just a glimmer of hope? 5 losses in 7 games. Not great. We'd have to pretty much go against all the odds, everything we've seen for the Vikings to make a run and possibly make the playoffs. But this week we get the Lions team. Very not healthy Lions team. They're missing some of their key guys. So we are the favorites. We should be the favorites. Should we win this game? Yes. Should we have won some other games that we lost? Yes. But this game, we got a good track record against the Lions. Anybody who's watching this game would clearly be picking the Vikings to win. So we could possibly win this game 3-5. Great. Still a shitty record. What does that mean moving forward? Well, the reason that there's just a glimmer of hope, tiny bit of hope, is their upcoming schedule. So we have the Lions, and our next games, let me rattle these off for you. Our next game is in Chicago. Yes, the Vikings have had some bad luck against the Bears, but the Bears do have a very good defense, but the Bears aren't overly great either. Their offense, not great, a very winnable team. Why do I say they're winnable? Well, we beat the Packers. So, yes, the Packers gave me some hope last week, the fact how we beat them, and the Packers are a very good team. So do I think we could beat the Bears? You're damn right I think we could beat the Bears. Will we be the favorite? Probably not. Will we be picked by many teams to win? Probably not. But we could win. It is a winnable game. After that, we have the Cowboys, Panthers, Jaguars. That could very easily be 3 wins right there. The Panthers would give us the toughest trouble. Now, the fact that I'm saying this, we will probably end up 2-14 because I'm getting a little bit of hope. But looking at this upcoming schedule, they could go on a run where they're 2-5 right now. They beat the Lions, they're 3-5. Beat the Bears, 4-5. Yes, that would be an upset. Beat the Cowboys, 500, 5-5. And then we go to the Panthers. Panthers, I'm not pushing them aside whatsoever. They're kind of up and down, middle of the road team. So yes, we could absolutely lose that game, but we could be 6-5 by the time we're heading to the Buccaneers. Buccaneers, yes, tough game. Chances of us beating the Bears twice, we would have to really get things rolling. But there is a reason for a little bit of hope. And on top of that, not just because we beat the Packers, let's hear me out here too. Offensive line is mildly improving. And that's a big deal when you're dealing with crap from the first couple of weeks to a team that didn't give up any pressures, leading Dalvin Cook to big-time yards, actually carving holes. Ezra Cleveland, was that a flash in the pan last week? Is he actually improving? Could he be a decent guard? Other than that, defensively, we're playing pretty good against the run. We're getting better. Everything points to getting better, and that is huge. Yes, we have some injuries in the secondary. They're going to have to figure that out. Teams could absolutely pick that apart if Stafford ends up playing on Sunday. Could I see him carving us up, taking advantage of that young secondary? You're damn right. So by no means are any of these gimme wins. They're going to have to play their ass off. They're going to have to play at their top level. But looking back at last year's playoffs, the low man on the poll were the Vikings at 10-6. So the Vikings would have to go on a crazy run to do that, but it is possible. So there is hope. And Lions, why do I think this is a must-game win for the Lions? Well, they're 3-4. They got 1 game on the Vikings, so it's easy to say, well, if anybody should have hope, it should be the Lions. Well, Lions are 3-4, but really, they're the Lions. They're probably going to end up 6-10, 7-9. They have some good wins this year, but it is what it is. The Vikings are a better team. I don't think anyone's going to argue with me on that. I don't think the Lions fans would argue with me on that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the Lions as well, they got the Vikings this week, which is a winnable game for them. They have Washington, then they have Carolina, then they have Houston. So again, a team that could go on a run in the middle of the season when they can pick up some momentum. So the Lions, absolutely, they are not out of this. This is a must win for the Lions. It's a must win for the Vikings. The loser of this game, they're done. They are absolutely done. So we'll see what happens, but there is something to play for in this game. That's my main point. Again, let me know down in the comments who's going to take this one home, Vikings or Lions.